Alright, good morning for everyone tuning in for the first time. Today we are starting Dragon Quest VII. My name is VII. Not starting, we're continuing Dragon Quest VII. Alright, so let's jump into this. Last time I freed the hero, Sir Maven. So we now have all four of my party members for a little while. So I'm not looking forward to because I'm going to have to do a bit of all-screen grind. Gonna head out for the night. Take care of Vits and everyone. You have a wonderful night's death. Sorry I left, but that's fine. I appreciate you hanging out with us. We are continuing. And I think I have to go. We just finished off freeing a town from a mean old dragon. Oh my god, we have collection. And I have to find my... Where am I at? We did the Tower of Sulk. We did that. We freed the town. Did that. Free to mess around if you want, but the time you walk to enter not again. Oh. Return to the Shrine of Mysteries and travel to the new land of Nottingham, the present. That's where I'm at right now. So we must go to Nottingham once more. Go to my ship. So we're Nottingham. Way up north, I assume. Way up north. So let's go to desert, and then we can just take my Temple Palace, and then we can take my flying carpet across the ocean. Oh, I want to talk to you. Item. Organize items, everyone. Nice bag. Items, we are going flying carpet. Alright, let's do this. There should be the tower. This is Nottingham. Near where the portal was located. That's with the dark slime heart. I spot the chest. That's right, he's still a jester. It's gonna take him some work, but I'm not going to really dig into him until I get my next character. And then that's when I'll start grinding again off stream so I can get them both hero. Just me, or does this place seem a bit deserted? Oh, alright. Dark slime heart. Alright. There's nothing of importance in the hills near Nottingham, but you will see some house north of the village. This is the Monster Meadows. Check it out anyway. Nothing here? Giant hole. Continuing good also. Basically, you can create your own traveler's tablets. Monsters that you have tamed at the end of the battle. You should have gotten the monster munchies earlier. Feel free to mess around with it if you want, but it's time to move on with the walkthrough. Alright, well let's go check this out. This is Monster Meadows. I can actually port here. Number one. This. Big house. don't like the view. Let's see. Hello there. If you're traveling from enclosure to enclosure, come to the right place. Simply tell me where you'd like to go, and I'll whisk you there. So, enclosure would you like today? That takes me back to Haven, which is cool. Where my monsters supposedly go. Alright. I'm not worried about that for now. Not important. Feel free to mess around. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to Nottingham. Before you return to Nottingham in the past, go well. Holy water. When you enter Nottingham, you will find that the town is in ruins. What the heck is going on? This isn't right. This isn't right at all. So his name in the original was Gabo. Not Ruff. They apparently changed his name. What's going on here? How could this have happened? That's why I always call him Gao. I was like, I thought it was G-A-B-O. Oh. Because he never said Ruff. He always said Gabo, Gabo, Gabo. What's your name? Gabo. We saved the town, didn't we? We need to get back to Nottingham right now. The town is destroyed. What the well? Doesn't mean something else didn't happen to it. Awesome. So get the holy water in the mini metal. The cupboards. Back to Nottingham in the past. Hey, you can't just barge into people's homes uninvited. You're asking me why I live here? Well, why shouldn't I? Well. It's not a bad little place. All told, it's quiet. There's no neighbors to bother you. It's okay. It doesn't get much sun. And it's got a bad case of rising damp. But you can't have everything. Magic. Zoom. Back to not again in the past. Not again. We have to go not again. The thing's a pun in itself. You can't pun a pun. Not again. Very hard. It's a red one. Alright. Back to Nottingham. Kill some vines from the ground. Attacking its president. Oh, that was mean. You flaming breath. Oh no, look at the vines. It's killing people. Aye. Oh, shit. Imagine just suck it under and just crushes them. Help! Help! I can't breathe. Ha 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 ha! Bloop. The old man beating with. Alright, so go around the town and defeat all the vines, both outside and inside the building. So that you can't save the people who are already being held in the vines, as they will retreat into the ground when you. A withering root. It hurts. Fire. Alright. She's out there passed out, just smiling on her face. We all know what it's like for Japanese and tentacles. Highlighted. Alright. Sucks because it gets to go first and then it dies. That hits me for like 50. Save him. You hurt. Like a lot. There's. Ran away. It's okay, I'm here to save you. I knew getting out of bed was a bad idea. Good thing. Still alive. There's no hope for us. Our town's finished. Now the stupid sun's out, the malign vines got all the energy it could ever need. What's the point? What a shitty area. You had a problem with this vine before, and then you had a problem with dragons and monsters, and... Go back. Forget about me. Goodbye, cruel world. For that. Oh. Maybe. Next time he gets a rank up, we'll leave and let's switch him over to something more beneficial. Alright, rough level up. Sword. Not bad. Fight me. here. Through the back door. You're a big guy. I think you can take that. Help! There's somebody there. Give in. Give me my wife this thing. Give me and weave this thing. Will ya? Give me and weave this thing. Give me a hammer this thing. With this thing. Alright. Vit's gonna try and sleep this off. Yeah. I'll see you later, man. You have a wonderful night, Vakos. Sleep well, and hopefully your stomach feels better. I'll be here for a few hours, and then I'll probably get on PSO later. I'm almost 50, so I'm gonna try to hit 50. And got a few things planned, but sleep well, my friend. And I have a call. I'm waiting on a call in the morning from my friend who wants to talk. And so I told him to call me in the morning. Alright. Anything upstairs? Nothing. House door. Help me, someone, it's crushing me. Yuck. Granny, no. Been there, got everything there, got everything for the big house. When you get close, clean up the vines outside, should be 6 total. Start going out to the building to find more. Should be a single vine in the building, 3 being brown. Upstairs, the rock bomb. Earlier, it will sacrifice itself to defeat the ones that show up. Oh, it sacrificed itself. How nice. Spoilers! The rock bomb dies. Up on King Stony Sun. Apparently, there's another one to kill. It's happening again. I really must be a single most unlucky man in the entire universe. That's unlucky. That one. Building. Got that one. That one. Got that one. I delivered you from evil once again. Now let me save. Alright, so we have to figure out... We are the vines outside and can't save the people, you have to try to clean up the vines outside, fix the vine in each building with 3 building at the bottom. Just talk to the guy. It's all over. We're done for now. I'll tell you, this withering green devils have the house surrounded. Sorry, Rocky old pal. I think this is the end of the road. Oh, hello. What? Rocky? Oh yes, I decided to keep him in the end. He's quite nice when you get to know him. There he is. No. We're not even safe up here. Roar! Rocky, what do you think you're doing? Rocky, here, boy. Stay with them. Rocky! Rocky! No! Rocky! What have you done? You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to sacrifice yourself like that, Rocky. Now we got the vine. There we go. We got the well. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, 5 more buttons and into the cave. Ow. Fight me, yo. So, if this creature is underground, how the hell is it getting all the sun it needs? Unless it has some kind of bulb plant out somewhere so it can attract all the sunlight to feed itself underground. Keep that hidden. I can see that. You just gotta find that, snip it, and go down and kill the monster. Right, we're in Nottingham Cavern. There are 2 doorways in the very first room, although the western one leads to a dead end with nothing there. To approach the eastern door, you want to find your feet back to the cave, so follow it. Okay. Alright. Fighting them. It's okay. Not like it's hard. Get away! Alright, what next? Continue till you come to a big area with multiple doorways. Unfortunately, 2 in the northeast are separated the current area, so that only leaves you with a single doorway. However, before using it, go up to the ramp and find a chair. Sorry. Oh, tired. Oh, that's the shadow guy that cracks. I hate that they go first. No, it's this shadow guy. Ramp. Alright, so something about a big room. multiple doors. Unfortunately, two in the northeast. So south is where I got it. Dead end. It is seriously a dead end. Just kill everything with fire. Fire breath. Wait. This is another big room. This is where the before you the leave system look away. However, before we go, the room is so muddy. Alright. I know I'm always touching it. Why is it? Who's it? Everything itches. This is why we social distance. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, that was money. Pass the doorway, go north. Go to the north end of the room and find a chest with a hate mail. Ooh, Jesse farted. Oh! I don't know. Oh, those are mesmerizing. Watching the lines are pretty mesmerizing. Thing dies in one round. Nothing can kill you. Hate mail. Click the bit blocking. Follow to the remaining pods. Face to face with the boss. The hate mail is a piece of cursed equipment. Not only does it have a chance to paralyze, that's all, but it can also cancel accounts be removed if you put it on. Oh. Right before the boss. The only way to remove it is via the benediction option. Purchase. Oh, come on! David mastered his job. I'm already like right at the ball. Alright. That's a save state. Because I'm not the boss. Hey! Stop fighting me! I just don't want to fight because they're all mastered. Kind of pointless. Going all the way back to... the place to change is tedious since I'm already right next to the boss. Which is fine. Oh no! A boss! Whatever should I do? If I use Big Bang, they're gonna use Giga Slash. If I use Giga Slash, they're gonna use Big Bang. Definitely use Big Bang. No! He put him to sleep! Ow! Good job, Maven. Big Bang! Oh, he prevented me from casting spells. Not good enough. Put me to sleep. Balls. And likely dead. Big Bang for the win! Da, 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 da. Good night, Valko, says Jericho. Fragments. Alright, so he drops upon defeating him, so use evac to leave the dungeon and return to the present day, not again. Died. It looks like no amount of water will bring it back to life. That's why the hole in front... Okay, the hole... That's where it's at. It's the hole in front of the hill of next to not again. Alright, now I need to go switch Maven's class. Run away with the blue porcupine! Oh! Courage! Ah, murder! Oh, shit. Red rum! What are you up to, Jericho? Anything interesting? Oh, I guess. Be resting up here shortly. Not much, just miscellaneous stuff in PSO2. This is what I do. I haven't even started the story thing yet. I end up doing another one of those Dark Fawns raids with the hands on very hard. Good experience, man. 50k at pop. That's without a bonus, whatever it is. And so all I need now is explorations. If I focus on explorations and finish off, or I can finish off 2 weapons. They're like 8-star. I can't use them yet, but I can finish off and start working on a new one. Yeah, they did. I just sit back and range them and try. Yeah, I just watch people drop like flies and fighting the main boss, because after you fight the hands so much, you fight the main body. And while fighting the main body, there's just dead bodies everywhere. Everyone's like resin up. Alright. Needs dancer and troubadour. Looks cool as a dancer. He looks neat as a dancer. Alright, so we need to go back to Nottingham. So we can go in here and rest. We can rest in Nottingham. So they have an end. Alright. Make sure you... Oh wait, evac. Leave the dungeon and return to present day Nottingham. Make sure to save your game before heading back past day Nottingham, as there's a major decision coming up that will affect the outcome of the present Nottingham. Fun. What the heck is going on? This isn't right. This isn't right at all. He has such shiny pants. A shiny jacket. Something's weird going on. How could this have happened again? We beat that horrible viney thing, didn't we? What's more could have done? We need to go back to Nottingham right now. Back to the Nottingham. We are going to my house and resting. Saving. After I rest, that's my tactic. Everyone. Save it. Back to the Nottingham in the past. Home button. The controls are different for Grandia, so I'm used to that. I have to come back to this, and then after this one I have to get used to go back to the other style. Aww. 1 second. I hit cancel. Damn it. What are you doing? Starting. Uh-oh. Do this. Close out and reload it. Load file. Bear with me. We'll get it going here in just a second. I hit the wrong button. I guess. Quite glad I saved it. Val, I am well. How are you tonight? Actually hit the wrong button. Alright, now we get to go back to... I hit the wrong button and closed out my game. Doing good? That's good to hear. I'm happy to hear that. How's your night, man? Doing anything interesting? Playing anything interesting? Alright, so we have to zoom back to the Shrine of Mysteries and go back to Not Again. Again, this is why they called it Not Again, because you have to go back. Oh god, Not Again. Ha 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 ha. Clever pun. Have you been trying out just playing WoW tonight? Oh, I haven't played WoW in forever. Have you tried out PSO2 yet? Free to play on PC or Xbox. It can have issues when it's installing, but pretty fun. How's WoW going? Anything interesting happening in that? I haven't played in a year. I have not tried it yet. It is actually really good. Free to play. Similar to 14. You can, if you ever played that, you can have one character and they can be all the jobs. You can easily switch at any point in the game. A few of us play it. Combat's pretty fun, especially because you can switch up. You are limited to some things you can't trade unless you're a premium player, so you have to pay monthly. Then you can trade and do a bunch of other stuff, but you really don't need to trade in the game. You can still buy from the market. You can't sell on the market, but well, 14 it came out before 14. But yeah, it's a similar system. 20, you get a sub job, so you can level up a sub job with it, allowing you to use abilities from that sub job. So there's like Summoner, a Ranger, Braver, and a bunch of other stuff. You can co-op with other people. There is urgent missions where these bosses come in. As you get higher, you can fight more difficult versions of them. Same boss, but harder. Yeah, it's jobs. Yeah, it's more like 11. I played 11 for like 5 minutes. Couldn't figure out how to talk and gave up. But it's actually really fun. Like I said, it's on the Microsoft Store. It's free to play. It can be a bit laggy sometimes, and it's got controller support, so you can play on the controller, which is really nice, or mouse and keyboard. I prefer to play it on controller. I played the JP version, and I played that with mouse and keyboard. You can do the complete story for free. The story's pretty decent, but yeah, if it's something you're interested. Now, I will tell you some of the cons. The game so far is great, but you may have issues installing it. Make sure you install it on your same drive as your Windows OS, and sometimes if you go to try to load it and it doesn't load, you have to reinstall it. Sometimes the installer will fail. It's something to do with the launcher in Microsoft Store. Like recently I had it crash on me, and then I had to completely reinstall it because it wouldn't load up. But after that, it's not that. It's really fun. Can't do MMOs with a controller played WoW long. Oh, you can if you... I played WoW on 14 forever. Believe me, you start this game with a controller, it's fine. But I use... Like I said, I have a multi-button mouse and everything else. So generally, I start doing key bindings and such like that. But the flow of movement with a controller is great. I actually started using controllers during WoW. And the secret world is actually where I started, was the secret world, because I was using like input different programs to set my characters up. I went on WoW. I could play a monk completely on controller. You know, I played 14. 14 has standard controller, but you know, I took some things from learning from 14, and when I went back to WoW for a little bit, I took it to WoW. If you set it up right, use the right program, it's fine. I strongly suggest getting the PSO tweaker. So what is this PSO tweaker, Jericho? And does it fix any issues in-game? Because I haven't seen any issues in-game, I'm just curious. We're gonna get that a see. Because I wasn't aware of it when I reinstalled it. Let's see. Affect the outcome of the present day knowledge. When you do go back, talk to some of the villagers and they will mention that Buddy, a person living as a pet that seems to be growing in a loving heart. They want to take care of it. Hello, back to rescue us from another crisis, I take it? Yes. Well, you better roll your sleeves up and deal with the blessed monster before it's too late. Oh, don't be like that. There's a hideous monster that needs to be dealt with before it's too late. It's a third-party launcher that can download the game update. It doesn't bypass the MS Store launcher, but it can fix issues or cause them. Did you share that in the group chat? I have to look into that. Can I use it if I already have it installed? Oh, Buddy, who lived in the big house at the top of the town, has a pet insect that isn't growing. It's been growing at a loving rate. The folks in the town are getting pretty antsy. Haha. But about it. And can you blame them? What kind of person can the pet monster anyways? The big house and talk to Buddy. Show that he loves his new pet. Oh, hello there. It's the heroes who saved the town. Gosh, you know, the second I realized I'd never told you my name. I'm Buddy. And over there is my delightful pet, Wiggles. To think the poor critter was clinging to one of those horrible vine roots when I found him. He was so tiny and vulnerable. Aw, they grow up so fast and so big. Well, that's what plenty of love and attention does for you. Ho 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 ho. It also seems to correct the crazy loading public areas, where it constantly loads players' models. Did you share that in the, yeah, didn't you? Guess I'm tweaking something. Oh, I've seen that one before, okay. So, if I already have this, would it already launch, or do I have to reinstall? I think I actually had this tweaker before. Yeah, I used this for the JP one. Download. Just protected your PC. Microsoft's Defender screens. Smart screen printed the unrecognized. And anyway. Put that up. Okay, appreciate that, man. Homie, what's up, buddy? Up late again, huh? How you doing tonight? You have to install it and use the PSO tweaker shortcut. If you'd like to open the guide to help you do the... Apparently you don't need to. If it's already installed, you don't have to. He's so tiny and vulnerable. Huh? What's the matter? You look terrible. Listen, I understand how the others feel, I really do. But they just have to get used to the little fella, and they'll soon realize he's a complete sweetheart. And besides, I'm far too attached to him to even think of getting rid of him. He completes me. Come on, Wiggles. Din-dins. Humph, humph. Num num num. You see, he's so clever, he understands everything I say to him. Doing good, man. I'm doing well, thank you very much. Or, you have to select the registry then. They're usually found inside the Fantasy Star Online. This on screen. I'm doing well though, man. Thank you. Into the big house, talk to Buddy, show how he loves his new pet Wiggles. If you attempt to leave the house, they will be seen and they can comment you. If you didn't save prior to this, now's a good chance. As the effect condition of present day, altogether. Are you ready to speak with the man in the third group? People want him. There's an option. Save. Feature isn't happen. Yes, well, you'll be inside the inn, ready to go to Buddy's house. Wiggles can fight. Despite his appearance, Wiggles can fight. Sleeping Wiggles. Just reading up what happens if you yes. We want to save it, so no. After defeating Wiggles, there will be a short scene and some commotion going on. Now to find that the town is being attacked by some other worm thing. Beat the one who attacked you around to give the rest of the village. After you're done, watch the scene that unfolds in turn to not again the present. We can see no one but a lonely bard who tells Buddy's descendants living monsters mouth. They know. The villager will be thinking of a plan of their own to get rid of it. Well, we're gonna hit no. I was just curious what happens if he. Oh, we didn't expect to find you here. Well, no problem. You're more than welcome to join the discussion. What's all this about? You can't just march into people's houses unannounced, you know. Listen, buddy, we're here on behalf of everyone in town. It's kind of hard to say, but it's about the worm of yours. You have to deal with it. Good, man. I'm glad to see you doing well. How's your day going, though? I already asked that. Done anything interesting? Or anything interesting happened today? Deal with it? What's this supposed to mean? Look, we know how much the thing means to you, so we're not expecting you to throw it off the bridge or anything. But a monster like that has no place in this town. Everyone's terrified of it. Can't you take it on a long hike into the mountains and leave it there or something? No one wants it here, I'm sorry. I've only gotten two things to say to you, Wiggles. He's not a monster. He's staying right here. Why have you got to be like that? This isn't like just our opinions. Everyone in town is grossed out by that thing. It's a happy little worm. Wiggles lives here with me in my house. He's not causing any trouble to anyone in town. Not now, but how can you guarantee he won't? How can you guarantee he won't get out of your house? Go on a rampage. A rampage? Ridiculous. Wiggles wouldn't know the meaning of the word. He's the sweetest, most kind-hearted worm in the world. And he's clever, too. Just been chilling there. I can do. Sweet, kind, clever. It's a worm. A worm. Damn you. You hit him. Eek. Eek, 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 eek. He! It's gone berserk, help! I just knew it was a vicious killer. Wait till everyone hears about this. Clearly defending its master. Oh, Wiggles, you were defending me, weren't you? I'm grateful, I really am. But I think you might have landed us in some rather hot water. They've got the wrong end of the stick about you, and this will only confirm their worst suspicion. Well, I suppose we have no choice now, but to wait and see how it pans out. He's a good little doggy. Well, wormy. Alright, let's go save it. We'll talk to the guy in blue. Thanks someone, they allowed themselves to be ruled by fear. This is trouble indeed. Well, at least you're here. Expect the Almighty have sent you to deliver us from evil once more. Turn, I like to do a sport. Let's save it. Alright, so talk to the guy in blue. Answer is no. Buddy's not going to get rid of that murderous creature. We've got no choice but to take matters in our own hands. Only wanted to use force at the last resort. We literally used force right away. But the well-being of the people of town come before anything else. So dry. Yeah, I might reinstall the game with a tweaker. Just to have it done correctly. Finding the directory folder is nuts. Like, so deep into the system. It's under the Sega. I might be able to find it. Gotta find it. Once we've got rid of it, I'm sure Buddy will make sense. But who's going to do the deed? It's a vicious killing machine. Only a hardened warrior could possibly stand a chance against it. Now, who do we know that fits that description? I don't suppose we could ask you to take care of the little job for us, could we? You dealt with the dastardly dragon and the malign vine. You should be a doodle in the comparison. We've had so much bad luck already. It can't let us go through already another tragedy. Come on, we'll help. You help us out in this time? No. It's okay. Maybe we're asking too much. All right, you made your decision. That is our problem. We'll just have to deal with it ourselves. It shouldn't be beyond the collective power of the townspeople to take care of a single monster, no matter how ferocious it might be. My famous last word. I'm not sure I like the way things are going. Maybe we should just have a word with Buddy. Get over to Buddy and follow Buddy to pulls me not to talk to. Where's Buddy? What is it? Ah, smudge. Or smudge. Terrible. What is it? What's the matter? Look like you've seen a ghost. What? They're planning on killing my Wiggles? This is outrageous. I mean, I knew that they weren't keen on him, but I never thought they'd go that far. I have to do something, but what? My poor Wiggles is in grave danger. I don't have any choice. I'm going to have to take him out to the mountains and leave him like they asked me before. If I get rid of him before they can hurt him, I'm sure they won't go so far as to hunt him down. Thought of living without my Wiggles pains me terribly, but if that's the price I have to pay to make sure he lives, so be it. Yes, the only way. Right. My mind's made up, but I'm going to need your help. Will you help me? Yes. Thank you so much. Together we can make sure that Wiggles survives this ordeal. Now, there's a lot to do before we depart. I think I killed him my first playthrough. Vitamin and the party do everything they can to help Buddy prepare for Wiggles' departure. Then at the stroke of midnight. Thanks so much for your help. Who'd have thought our little excursion would require so much preparation? Look at the time. Well, it's probably for the best. We're going to spirit Wiggles out of town, and it's safest to do it under the cover of darkness. Now, shall we hit the road? We need to get it going before the townsfolk pay me another visit. I was thinking we could head for the big hill outside town. Not too far. Don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves. I'll leave first, too shortly. What a nice little bummy. Alright. Alright. We have to go over here. At night time and those murderous people with axes. Here's near Nottingham. Well, we managed to sneak out of town without anyone noticing. That's something. Now, Wiggles, it's time for you to make your own way in the world. But don't worry, I've brought some things to help you on your way. There's a big bag of your favorite snacks here, and some toys I know you love. And if you ever hurt yourself, you can use these medical herbs and... Oh, just listen to me. Wiggles is clever, but he's not that clever. What are you doing? Giving medical herbs to a worm, silly old fool. Wiggles, I'm sorry I had you in like this, but I think it's for the best. Trust me. If it was my choice, we'd have been together forever. We would be together forever. But it's too dangerous. You stay with me. They're going to come for you. There's nothing. Sure. Well, pal, I suppose this is goodbye. I just hope you can forgive me and humanity. Thank you. Well, we'd better get back. There's no sense in dragging this on any longer. Our parting is such sweet sorrow. I mean, I don't know what about you, but I'd adopt Wiggles. I mean, I've always wanted a Komodo dragon. Why not a caterpillar that's as big as one? It might also eat your face off. Why not? But a dragon can do it. Why not have a worm? Might as well have an alligator. I think Komodo dragon's more dangerous. My mom used to tell me a story about they were down in Florida and they had an alligator and they brought it up. I think they brought it to Virginia. And it was getting big, so they released it into the creek. And because it had no natural predators, it grew and grew. I don't know if it's true or not. But later down, I think they found a 12-foot alligator in the river, the creek or whatever it was. Sorry, my glasses are getting all dirty and smudged. Always wanted one of those actually too. That means taking care of it. I don't think it's legal. Sorry, Wiggles, but you can't come with us. Stay here, boy. Please, I'm begging you. So, the link he gave me, if you're interested. Yeah, I used to use that tweaker actually for the Japanese one. You had to use that tweaker so you could read things in story plot. So they transfer it to English. I forgot all about it. But if you're interested playing PSO2, that link there will send you to the tweaker, and you can have it install the game for the Japanese version, which is a little more tedious to set up because you had to go through a Kinji project and you had to kind of match the letters correctly, like a CAPTCHA, but you had to use their letters. That took me like an hour. But the English one's fine. I'm sorry, Wiggles, but you can't come with us. Stay here, boy. Please, I'm begging you. We can't be together anymore. The world won't allow it. I'm sorry. Eek, eek, eek. I'm sorry, Wiggles. Eek. Aw, poor Wiggles. I'm grateful for your help. Wiggles will be safe now. At least I know where he is. Right, man, I'm gonna head out. See you later. You have a wonderful night, homie. As always, I appreciate you stopping in, man. Thank you. Sleep well. Sleep well, man. Eee! Did you hear that scream? What's going on? Alright. Worms are woe. Worms are woe aren't but they poison your party and might take a few rounds to beat. Ah! After taking out 4, the buddy good to find buddy one. Like the robot scene all over again. Oh, look at that. They are tough. How did you just do? Gotta be some of the tougher monsters I fought. It took 4 fire breaths. Good goodness. What a tough little monster. Yeah, I think maybe after this I'll take a moment. Probably uninstall it, restart, and then install it with the tweaker. Me. Eek. What? Let's... Right? Glasses, man. put it to sleep. Finding the directory for this. Tree. The dance. Needs to be found. Card. See, now finding the Fantasy Star 2 directory. I'm gonna read it. I'm trying to find it. And one more. Watch it. Forgive mine impertinent, but I really rather think we should go see Buddy. Guess we repair his residence without delay. This is repair to his? Let's see, exit the house, party, talk to meet them. Go to Buddy, find one more, talk to Buddy after the house. How about that? We got that one, offensive scorch. That was a little too close for comfort. By the way, do you have any idea what that thing was? What, you think Wiggles somehow told his monster friends to come here? What nonsense. Wiggles is an adorable, big-hearted, loving creature. He has absolutely nothing to do with these Valkyrie things. I absolutely refuse to believe he would associate with such ruffians. Lord. I can take him. I think we might be in trouble here. Come on, let's get out of town. Can I fight him? Vitamin, I really think we should make a run for it. Let's make a run for it. So what are we going to do? We're surrounded. Eek! Eek! Wiggles, what are you doing here? The town is in danger. Get out of here. You can't afford to get yourself killed. Eek! 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 Wiggles. Wiggles, look out! Eek! Eek! Ugh. Eek! Eek! Shrug. Eek! Eek! Ugh. Eek! 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 Run away! Wiggles, you saved us. Thank you, Wiggles. I don't know how I had I didn't know you had it in you. Eek! Eek! Wiggles, what's the matter? Oh, Wiggles died. No, Wiggles, don't die on me. No. Sad moment. Thanks to Wiggles' heroic intervention, Altigan is saved from the realm of woe. Townspeople are overjoyed and realize they were mistaken about Wiggles. And the white coat. Alright. Oh, something of it. Oh, there it is. So everything worked out for the best, I suppose. No one was killed. Came through for the people in Nottingham once again. And so did Wiggles. Sniff. You know, that's twice I've been saved by a monster. Now, first Rocky and now Wiggles. Let's ignore that for now. I'll focus on doing that later. Got my attention. I can't help wondering if there was something I could have done to save them. If only there was something else safe I could have sent them. Somewhere safe. Somewhere people couldn't hurt them. No. I promised myself I wouldn't start blubbering. It's just so hard. Let's see. Talk to Buddy once more after the... House doing well. Be grateful if you'd visit Wiggles' grave and pay your respects. No rest easier knowing he's been forgotten, hasn't he? Oh, what? Pardon me. I know what you're going to say. I was wrong about Wiggles, okay? He saved our town. He saved all of us. But I still don't think anything we did was wrong. We were just thinking about the good of the town is all. Where's Wiggle's grave? So. These worms of woe aren't too tough. Look at that, buddy. Talk to Buddy afterwards in the house. Things going well for the town. Note that the weapons shop is now open for business finally. Check it out if you want. Fire call. Is that a huge increase? It's dirt. Warhammer. Huge increase. That. He's using abilities anyway, so I really don't need that. Save again. I think. Oh, go. He's always got something to say, but I always fly by it, because I don't think he has anything to say. Endeavor, we can support you. Just let me say. Note. Funny. Not again is the third of the three scenarios. Not again, Providence, and Humble. Completed. Completed. So we'll attempt it. So the idea is Maribel may be leaving us here in a minute. So we'll need to move all this stuff. Oh, I didn't mean she may be leaving us. So we're going to check this stuff out. Get away! Oh shit. Doesn't matter. Should be. Following this, it should be where she leaves me. Maybe not. Doesn't look like she's leaving me. That back corner then. Alright, so. Where are we going? We gotta go back to Nautica in the present. The town has finally been saved. No, so it's time to explore it a bit. Go find the fishing nets in the cupboards on the second floor of the house. We have saved the town of Nottingham. Not stalking. As well as some Wayfarer clothes in the cupboard in the inn. Next to the inn. Onward to the inn. Loot and pillage the town we saved. Again. Small house next to the equipment. Leather dress in the drawer. To the equipment shop and from the rear and open the two chests. Money. Forward. Head into the big house and expect the bookshelf. Right to hexagon. Loot the silk tuxedo from the drawer in the corner. They don't change much, do they? I figured at least some rearrangement would happen. That's all you can do here, so head over to the Pillar of Folk. Tablet in front of him. Here lies Wiggles, savior of our town. So this is where the legendary Wiggles is buried. Not the most honorific of names, is it? Don't mean to be rude, but such a great man. But I do wonder what his parents were thinking. The legendary Wiggles. Homeward to the tower. Here's all you can do here. So go inside on the second floor. Use the southern door. Take the western stairs. Lots of dragons. Fireball did not leave me. Use the eastern stairs to continue to hit the button to open the wall. It's a lips heart. Funny when you interact with stuffed monsters here. Before ascending the stairs, first set of stairs lead you to the same place. It doesn't matter. Next floor, use the stairs to the northeast. Alright. Let's see. Here's northeast. Fairbound. West, corner to find. There's. Money! Here comes the money! Return to the previous floor. Use the stairs to the south and east. Oh! I don't mind, because for Mervin, he needs all the things he can get for combat. Look at the baby blue dragons. There's absolutely no point in that point. There's the top of the tower, you'll find. Drop off the tower and feel free to visit Monster Meadow. Drop off the tower. Eee. Meadow, huh? Otherwise, time to collect 2 more residents from Haven. Act as a priest that you can find right side of the likeness. I'm not worried about Monster Meadow. Not until I have to figure out how to use it to get better tablets to go level. Oh. Go to the likeness. Okay, we're here. Sweet. Oh, we need a priest. All right. Oh, I committed so many terrible crimes and hurt so many innocent people. Not change the past, but what I can do is travel the world and try to atone for my sins. Yes, I can offer some comfort and spiritual succor of the afflicted. This will go some way to making amends for the crimes of my brethren. Now, I have heard tale of a place where inhabitants were once turned to stone. I dearly wish to travel there, try to make up for the crimes of my monstrous forebears. Pray tell, have you heard of this place? So much the place truly exists. Grateful that for your confirming the rumors. Ah, but I have yet to introduce myself. I am Mac. Now, if you will excuse me, I must journey to pray the inhabitants. The other is in Wetlock. Basement and the tower. Listen, you might not believe me, but I know my profession. Professor Weed, so brainy. Not Weed. Where's it? Called a candy cap. You see, anyone can pop one on them on. And get real clever in no time. This is not the guy I gotta talk to, huh? I gotta talk to that guy? Corner of the town. Hooded figure. Talk to back of the head. With the tablets. Finish, return to the front of the hands off you. Sorry. Maybe a mimic. But I don't actually like confrontations without it. But if there is one thing I hate, it's stupid humans getting the wrong end. Trying to open me up to look for treasure. I wish I could just get away from it. Tell me about it. Harry, yes. Cannot quite believe my ear. Town's full of nothing but warmer monsters, you say. Sounds like this perfect place. Get away from the foolish people trying to open me up. Just want to check your insides. Oh, I'm Mick. By the way, I'd be happy to see you once again once I settle my... Your hands off my leg, okay? Okay. Behave and talk to people. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I don't remember everyone we got. I'm gonna talk to everyone. You. 9 more reformed former members. Come and join our little community. You. Yay. Okay. That's a tablet. There, I can smell the guy from over here. I need to know pretty smell. I'll tell you, it's bad to the bone. Bad. Bad to the bone. Uh-huh. Lights of Ashimo. Who else did? I talked to the farmer. About the bar. Yeah, that princess up there. Her. Here. Hard. Turn to Slime Tree Forest tab. Oh. Okay. Slime Tree Forest is where I wanted to go from when I was 20. Oh, that's good. This is the pot, dude. Valkyrie crag. Dude. Hands off you. Oh, it's you. Let's see. Booby trap bluff. another one. Let's get oh. That's everyone. Anyone in here? Chewy bug. Okay, Meadow Valley. That is everyone. Yep. Okay, so where to now? Now let's finish. Return to the Shrine of Mysteries for the. Golden God. Alright, so Shrine of Mystery. Providence. Ah, so that's nice. That's after I finish Hob. Get in there. Because you got 3 different ones. Where are we going? Actually, place. Providence is accessible by placing the required tablet piece of the northeast pedestal in the green. This feels so much better when you do that one last. Boop! Perfect! It's across the bridge and speak. Standing on the other. So from the other side. A bridge near Providence. Wait. What are you doing? Are you, playing hide and seek or something? Hello? I'm down with you. They find us, we're done for. Humph. You're not from around here, are you? I must warn you, there are terrible things afoot back at the village. Oh, I've said enough. I have no wish to burden strangers with what's going on through. So, true. All I can say is that you are not safe here. Leave us to our fate and get out of here while we still can. We still can. Let's see. Most of it, so I'll find a chest with way over there. Aha! Quickly run away. Into the village and you'll be stopped by with one of them. Your Karma Rocker. I got another half of a sub in there. The kangaroos are bad enough, but when they have 2 swords with them, very intimidating. Alright. Oi, where do you think you're going? Oh, are you anyway? Who are you anyway? Did the ruckus send you? Wait, did not be hasty. Look closely, these are no ruckus. Friends, we have naught but weary travelers passing through your lands. We have been recently arrived and are sadly ignorant of the details of your no doubt fascinating realm. Who, pray tell, are the ruckers? Well, I believe you for now. May the goddess strike you down if you're lying. The ruckers are an horrible warlike bunch who live in the kingdom south of here. Well, I say south, sail south, and you'll get there in what I mean. Anyways, lately they've been trying to invade a peaceful goddess-fearing little land, which is why we're standing here at guard here. What about a big important surrounding empire? Want the petty little village like yours? Have you gotten some kind of amazing treasure hidden away here or something? Boy, the heck did ya? How the heck did you? If I was you, I wouldn't ask too many questions. You might not want to know the answers. Anyway, you can come in. Just don't make no trouble, alright? We ain't too fond of troublemakers here in Providence. Like I say, we're just simple God-fearing folk. Rest up, be what you need, and be gone by morning, yeah. Oh, asshole. Alright, as soon as you're inside, go into the weapon shop and pick. Broadsword. We're just travelers coming here to rob your town. We're not part of the ruckus. Building towards the southeast corner, we'll have a mini medal. Yay. I like mini medals. They're fun to collect. It's in a barrel. Oh. Southwest. Southwest? Southeast. The one with the mini map. That poor horse. Into the armor shop and go upstairs for the second floor to find the cupboard. Almost right there. It's 6 gold coins from one of the barrels outside the shop. I like money. Nothing's better than free money. Woo. The last house to explore is the one to the northeast. 37 in a pot. Go to the female NPC behind the elder's house. Learn that ruckers want the goddess there. Onward to the female NPC behind the house. What? Please, I must confess to someone. I overheard something I should not have. It was our elder, Abraham. He was reading a letter from the ruckers. Now those words burn into my breast. I must share them with someone. Right? I must share them with someone before I burst. Please, will you permit me to tell you what I heard? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I did not hear a single word, but it went something like this. Okay. She didn't hear a word, single thing, but she overheard him. The gold statue has no place in your pitiful little hamlet. It belongs to the great and glorious empire. Our great and glorious empire. So, you've got two choices. Give up the statue, or we raise Providence to the ground. It is truly terrifying, is it not? Our goddess, oh goddess, please guide us. What can we do? Be up. What? Play up. Und. Play up then. Dürfen. Be. Abund. What? I don't understand that word. What goal? To threaten the meek is like the way of the unpardonable. The Ruckers must pay for their wanton belligerence. You're believing people off what they say. Why don't you research them? It sounds like the villagers are right to be so jumpy. Could be true, but you don't know. House. Arrive at the next dungeon. Mountaintop tunnel. On the very first scene, you will be faced with a fork in the road. Take the east path first and follow it. Where I'm going. A monster. It's like, what is that thing? A floating book. Follow the path to a chest. The heart of King Fuxia. Go back outside and take the path to use the stairs to reach the door. Run away, dragon! Murder. Murder. Red rum. Just like, I'm just a little graveyard guy with a butcher's axe. Butcher knife. Whatever. Fight me, yo. Oh, they're actually dying from... It'll only take... Hey, there's a book. I found a grimoire. Which just reminds me of the grimoire from... It just came out way before that. Alright, go back outside, take the other path, using the stairs, reach the next... They're fast. Alright, let's... Dead end. South east. Going straight for the stairs. Wait for this corner. Yes. Not it. It lied. Must be the next floor. Scissords. A little cute little scissords. Sip, sip, sipping on some herbs. Yes. Run away with the dragons! Rest is money. No, at least there's a. A lot of books. Go first. Never go first. Shadow Knights. Fly by night. Oh. Dodge. That guy's got fast. Fight me. And I don't blame them for attacking me, considering you go and you're sitting there resting and you're trying to, like, open them. I continue south, you'll find some stairs. Take them to the next floor. As the path through here is linear and will eventually come outside. Alright. Getting bushy. First against my glasses. Marble 27. Arabelle. Damn it. Hello, bug, go away. Put these lights on, there's a moth in here. Run away from that. That's great. Note that the little opening behind the church is bring the cover. Go to the church and go into the room. Back. Cover it. We're now going into the church. Church and go to the room on the right to spot a treasure chest. Go to treasure chest. Looks like it belongs to the priest. It's locked tight. Holy water from pot. Anything with that book? Search for oneself. You can talk to one of the nuns in the same room to save your game, which might be wise. Yes, I would like to save. Thank you very much. You're very kind. You might be a wise thing to do since there's no church in the actual town or province. Back in the main part of church, we'll go north. So, it is decided. I shall seek an audience with the Emperor of the Ruckas and attempt to make him... You are wasting your time, father. What makes you think we will listen to a word you have to say? I hate to say it, but I wish we have never seen the goddess statue. If it wasn't for the accursed thing, we would not be in the mess we are in the first place. It's so tiny. I bring terrible news. Enemies are approaching the bridge. I cannot be sure, but I believe them to be Ruckas of forces. The name of... So they have come. Curse them! Caleb, what are you doing? What do you mean to do with the statue? Just a statue. Pardon me? I mean to do what needs to be done. Are you with me? Yes. Anything to end this. I know it must sound rather odd, but this day, I still have no idea how I came to have that statue in my possession when they found me. If only I had foreseen what this sacred symbol of our beloved goddess' protection would one day sow the seeds of conflict. What are you talking about? How is it your fault? The statue protected the village for ages, hasn't it? I appreciate your kind words, really I do. You are a very kind-hearted young woman. That much is clear. I am blessed to be kind-hearted. Ha! Tell my mom and dad that. If I may, I would like to make a request of you. It is clear that Caleb is acting impulsively. There is no telling what he might do. I ask you to see that he does not put himself in danger. The statue is replaceable. His life... Yes. Buildings are replaceable, lives are not. Alright. Now what? Church exit. Back in the main part of the church, north entry. As you approach the western exit of the village. Back to the village. I gotta head my ass all the way back to the village. Their shortcut. Run away, everyone, run away. Oh, I didn't even see that thing. Hi. Away. Oh, take me to a dragon. Alright, I head back. Approach the western end of the village. Dog behind the wood. Firebrand. That works good. Yes. Learn your abilities. Learn the dance of your people. That is random encounters now. Alright. Western exit. A dog. Follow it. Alright. As you approach the western exit of the village, you will see a dog with a weapon. I'll follow it and speak to the owner to get a free platinum. All the way around. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff. I have heard the news. The Ruckers have mobilized against us. No doubt they will be intending to seize the statue of the goddess. I think we're giving up without a fight. They're in for a surprise. Now, speaking of fighting, I can see you have a certain glint in your eye. You know, taking up arms in the pinching this? Oh, I do it. Seem to still know a fighter when I see you. Very well then. I have just the thing for you. That sword is clearly old and has a weight and heft. Fires confident. The platinum sword. I wouldn't sell it for any price. It has been the family for generations, but he just gives it away. But my ancestors would be happy to know that you came to an aid in our time of crisis. So get out there and show the Ruckers what. Actually good for vitamins. Okay. So, let's clean up some inventory. Jazzy, you okay, old girl? Oh, that. Oh, come on. I know you got that cough. Okay. Water, baby girl. Now head to the bridge. Run away now, run away. Bridge. No, I've gotta fight it. Valkyrie, I choose you. And die. Da 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 da. I know that guy. Halt! Stop right there! What's that you're carrying? This is what you seek, is it? Goddess statue. What? That's the statue? Don't come any closer, I'm warning you! This accursed thing will bring nothing but misfortune. What? What do you mean? As long as it exists, foolish men will fight over its possession. Hang on. I'm a bit of a loss here. Well, no more. It will be the cause of no more conflict. Better that our village fall victim to marauding monster. Let goddess beloved children fight amongst us. Boom! Don't shatter it. No! Ha! Ha! There, it is done. Go back to your emperor and tell him that you have witnessed here. It is over. The statue of the goddess is no more. Now it belongs to no one. Can do no more harm. Collab, what have you done? I'll tell you what you've done. You've done my dirty work for me. That's what. Now we're free to get down to the real reason for our little visit. Tearing this place to the ground. What? What do you mean? They were monsters all along. They deceived us. Charge! Forward! Attack! There's nothing to fear now. Let's wipe the place off the map. How dare you? No, Providence is in danger. What have I done? bottom. Try to pick. Cross to get the town. Got a statue. Return to the town. Bag. Boom. Boom. Look, it's one of those, heartless. So you took us for fools, did ya? Well, I'll show you. You think we will just let you walk over us? One hit. Damn you. Like, at the start, he's like a level 1 fighting a level, like, 2. He takes all of his hit, but he gets that first attack, so he can kill it. So, but the rare chance that he misses, he's screwed. Take it back to the church. Dang it, my leg. I can't move. I hate to have to ask, but I need you to do something for me. Fortunately, the monsters do not seem to have found the priest yet, but it is only a matter of time. I need you to go to the church as fast as you can. Tell him to get out of there and find somewhere safe to hide. Please, I'm begging you. Off to the church. Okay. Back and forth here. There he is. Nail biters. Oh, blighter. Nail blighter. Nail biters, but their nails are huge. Abraham, go, go, go. Ah, that's better. Oh, hello. You were in the church before. I apologize for not introducing myself properly. I was just taking a brief rest. I'm not as young as I used to be, you see. It is growing harder and harder to drag these old bones up and down these mountains. The mountain. But all is, the goddess wills it, I suppose. Sorry, but this is no time to be talking about your... Breathing weakness. Can't know the word. I know what it is. I can say it in my head. Automatize, whatever. Terrible happening. Barbara explains this. What's going to happen? Happening. By the goddess, I have feared that might take a drastic course of action. This is it. I could not have known that the monsters would stoop so low as to disguise themselves as humans. There's nothing else for it. I must head back down to the mountain right away. May our Holy Mother keep me from harm. Yourselves. You must continue to the church. The priest may need your aid. May the goddess go with you. It. Why can't I? South it is. Oh. That was scary. Why do they want to kill us? They afraid of dying from the demon lord? Alright, let's go talk to the priest. You have returned, thank the goddess. Tell me, what happened with the Ruckers invaders? What of Kalab? Adam explains the situation. Goddess. Oh. We have been deceived. The monsters have tricked us into inviting disaster into our home. This is terrible. Just terrible. Oh man, it always looks like he's pondering. Goddess, have mercy on us all. There is smoke rising from Providence. Though it is true, the monsters have attacked. Wait, what is this? Am I seeing a vision? I am seeing a vision. Smoke, screaming, monsters rampaging through the village. It all seems so familiar. Ah, my head. Feels as if it was split in two. Ah. But that's it! I remember, the village where I used to live was also overrun by monsters. It was destroyed. And now the same fate has followed me here. Reverend Father! How's your leg? Forgive me, Father. I have sinned unforgivably. My foolish pride has placed us all in mortal danger. Please, now please, you must make your escape before it's too late. The monsters will surely be here before long. Make my escape, you say? Yes, I suppose it would be rather dangerous to stay. Such bloodthirsty beasts certainly would not spare any who they find. Very well. Before I go, I must retrieve an important item from the cellar beneath the church. I wonder if I might prevail upon you all to give me a assistance. Yes, of course, but we must hurry. We must hurry. Let's take our sweet time walking there. Let's quickly follow me. Now, Kalab. The item I require is a small box not far from the entrance. Do you think you might be able to retrieve it for me? Of course, but then you really must go. I'll lock him in there. There's a large crate that I fear might hinder Kalab's access to the smaller box. Would you mind lending him a hand? I'm sure he will not take long. Bah, really? Lifting crates? At a time like this, well, I suppose you don't have much of a choice. He certainly knows how to get other people to do his dirty work for him. Remind me again why he isn't doing it himself. Fair Maribel, I beseech thee, this is hardly the time for grumbling and grousing. Those who have just dedicated their lives to the service of the goddess are rarely gifted in the art of heavy lifting. Now, let us find the box of which he spoke, make good of our escape. But where, pray tell, the large crate of which he spoke? Ding! Here, this must be the box of which he spoke. It was hard to find amongst all this dust. Oh, wait! Reverend Father! What has come over you? Please, you must open the door. Kalab, my child, you must understand. There is no escape. I remember everything now. I remember how. I remember how the monsters came and chased me from the village I loved. Like banging on the door. I fled, but still they came after me, and in the end I threw myself in desperation. It was only through the grace of the goddess that I survived. Even then my memory was lost. Not to live through such an ordeal again. Pardon me. Now, I fear I do not have much long left. Please, for my sake, do not try to escape. Wait quietly here until the danger has passed. You are still young. You have your whole lives ahead of you. All I ask is that you live them well. Farewell, Kalab. Farewell to all of you. I feel blessed. Haven's not that young. Though it was only for a short while. May the goddess watch over you. No, please, you cannot do this. Open the door. Church was burned down. But how did they get it unlocked? Exit the cellar and start your descent back down to the village. Save your game by clicking the down none. Okay. Save over her dead corpse. Spy upon it. This has been utterly destroyed. Searchers would think what the state of the village must be in. I fear it may have been wiped entirely off the map. Don't say things like that, Sir Mervyn. It's bad luck. I'm worried about everyone down in Providence. We need to head back down the mountain right away. Wise counsel, fair Maribel. Since the monsters have withdrawn, we must see that farther desolation they have left in the creek. Much further. Oh dear, it looks like this poor unfortunate soul has been stolen. Tightly clutches an adventure log. Go back to the village. Dear, I am not very much taken with the unfortunate fellow was the groundsman of the church. Must have caught him as he tried to flee. It's horrible. The monsters have torn his soul out and left him for dead. Monsters in here now? Village, there will be a box left behind. The broth. I gotta change it. Coffee raid! Coffee, how you doing tonight? Welcome everyone. For those tuning in for the first time, my name is Vitamin S'more. How was your stream, Coffee? Just shout out. You know, no, he already had one. Coffee. Speaking of coffee, you're a fan of coffee, I take it. Coffee, have you tried Black Rifle coffee? Actually really good. What's up, Scheming? Scheming Miner. It's always something. How you doing tonight, Scheming? Short scene. Put the box up. I am frustrated from the game I'm playing. Is that the one you were talking about earlier that you wanted to hurry up and finish? Butch Coffee salt mine for an hour. Yeah, we all come across games like that, man. My condolences. I I am so sorry. It was my fault. If I had not destroyed the statue of the goddess, none of this would have happened. Thank you for the shout out. You're very welcome. Although everyone's fast asleep. Anyone watches the VOD? Coffee! Check him out. Good streamer. He likes Dark Souls and a bunch of other stuff, and he likes coffee apparently. But have you checked, have you tried Black Rifle coffee yet? Coffee? Sorry, it's all my fault. Yes, it is all your fault. It's called Black Rifle Coffee. It's a veteran-owned company. But basically what they do is they have their own coffee that's freshly grounded, fresh beans and everything else. They send it to you, or they can go in their little Kruger pods. So if you order the pods, they'll grind it up, put it in the pods, and then send you a package fresh. And it tastes really good. Doesn't have that stale. Lots of varieties. Been getting a lot of people. Like, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I would like to be. But they have some good coffee. There's a box laying on the ground. The box belongs to the priest at Collab. The priest at Collab took from the storeroom under the church. The box of the scrolls decorated with the image of the goddess. At the goddess scroll and a pirate. The priest is getting late, going to sleep. You have a wonderful night scheming. I will be finishing up here in about 30 minutes myself. I got food, and then I have to reinstall PSO2. I can't figure out where the file is. And do a few things. How's your night, Coffee? One's dead. Even the cow's dead. The horse is dead. Find and talk to Collab twice. Go back to the church once more, visiting the spring. As you go to use the spring of ball. A lot of back and forth. All is lost. All because of me. Vitamin shows the goddess scroll to Collab. What is this? A scroll? What is this picture here? You say it was in the box I took from beneath the church, along with the key? May I have a closer look? The wounded goddess is healing herself in a spring. Looks like the kind of thing the priest might have used in those rituals up at the church. Wait, something's coming to me. The spring kills me. Apparently I have to heal the goddess statue. Here you are again, Reverend Father. What is it that you do here at the spring every day? What are you playing? Oh, that's right. How long is it? Okay. I had that conversation. Glad, my child. How nice of you to see you. Oh, happy Pride Month, Coffee. My niece was coming in. He goes, you know what month it is? I'm like, June. She goes, Pride Month. I'm like, June. Pride Month. She's like 13. I love teasing. She considers herself bisexual, which is perfectly fine. But I pick on her, not because of it. Because it's fun. You're welcome. So, for like 5 minutes, we kept saying June, Pride Month. It's June. It's Pride Month. It's June before Pride Month. Or Pride Month's in June. Still June. I love picking on her. So fun. She's so easy. And I support her, 100%. But it's still fun to pick on her. Glad, my child. Like, I heard this joke. It's like, so you date men. Yep, you date women. So if you're not dating anyone, are you... Oh, shit, I fucked it up. Damn it, it's a dad joke. Oh, I ruined it. Oh, yeah. If you're not dating anyone, are you on standby? Because you're pod. Date men or women, but if you're not anyone, you're on standby? Ha 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 ha. Poor dad joke, but it's fun. Glad, my child. How nice to see you. How can I explain? The goddess must be at her best if she can, is to continue to watch over her village. And you're welcome. Hopefully it's a good month for you, buddy. And though she is powerful beyond all imagining, even our Holy Mother is not always at full strength. As such, I bring her here every day and bathe her in this sacred waters, that she might benefit from their power. Sacred waters? But the spring is imbued with holy water. Holy powers. Tumbleweed roll over, rolled by the dad joke, right? It's fun. It's better if it actually comes from But, you know, she told me I was more like the father figure, so I was like, okay, I like that. I try. But I tried to make her comfortable. But still gotta do work. The priest was dipping the statue into the waters in the spring. I remember thinking it odd at the time, but he is the servant of the goddess. He must have known what he was doing. This spring is in the picture. I can only be the one behind the church. But being she's like 13, she's like breaking up and dating. Oh, and like long distance and everything else like that. So I'm like, I give it a week. I don't like your boyfriend. You can date a girl, I don't mind. Not a boy. You can date what you want. But all I hear is the complaining. Like, oh, I broke up with him, or he broke up with me, and the other. I'm like, teenage drama. I don't want a girl. I had kids, I want all boys. The spring in the picture, it can only be the one behind the church. The wounded goddess is bathing in it. Could this happen? No. I would prefer, I would say. I don't want it. Take whatever, if it happens, it happens. I have no control over it. No, I simply clutching the straws in the anguish. Ignore me. Who knows, I might have a son that wants to be a girl. Never know. This day and age, you never know. What is that you are carrying? A part of the goddess statue? Could it really be that? Yeah. The wounded goddess represents the broken statue. And the spring is the spring, the cat in the cave behind the church now. You just don't know. No, I am simply clutching at straws in my anguish. Ignore me. Alright, so go back up the mountain. There's a lot of back and forth in this. Besides the annoying game, how's your day going, Coffee? What is that game about? Never played it. Oh, I've never even heard of it. Sounds like something from the 90s. Oh, the monsters came back. Alright. Get away! Everything's trying to eat me. Not bad. I haven't been uploading my videos to YouTube. I have like 3 of these things. Oh, actually, no, I have 3 of them to upload. But I'm not big on using YouTube anyways. Well, I use it, but I don't really... I post my Dragon Quest things. So if there are dad jokes, are there uncle jokes? Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure I've said 1 or 2 that I don't remember. Pros. No! Oh, no, 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 no. I'm glad I just saved it, but no! Gosh, that sucks. I gotta do that again. I gotta go all the way back down to the village, and I gotta go all the way back up. It was because of my dad joke, wasn't it? Alright. What I'm doing, I'll just fly through the conversation and get right back up there. I saved it right before I went into the town, so not that bad. Now I just hope that scene's not there. You can see my my stream deck icons. Oh, I just noticed I had that Grande Extreme. we go. Forgot to turn it off. I didn't wake up till like a minute ago. 1 second, I gotta fix a few sounds and settings. I'm sure that's super loud. Sorry for the ears. Alright. There we go. But it didn't have like the let's say auto save. Alright. It's bound to happen sooner or later. What happens if you run an emulator? Now we have to go through the scene real quick, which I'll quickly spam the button and then do everything and run my ass back up there. Empty. We got a few things to do today. Around 8 o'clock. I gotta call car shop near me and see if they got the parts in to fix my AC, my car. Then I got a call. Well, I got to take it in. They said the parts would be in yesterday, but they never called me. I asked them to, but it's okay. I'll call them today. I got a buddy of mine calling me today due to all the incidents, current situations going around. He wants someone to talk to. So I'm going to hear him out. I've known him for a while. Young black guy from, well, he used to DMO for me, or dishwash for me when I worked at IHOP. And we've always been kind of close. I mean, we were never really hung out, but we've always had conversations with each other. Like, open dialogues and such like that. And, so he wants to call and chat because he has a lot of things to talk about. So, yeah. I have no problem. Like, even if I don't agree with the riots, no problem having conversations, dialogues, and listening. I support the protest, not the riot. But that's a topic for another time. But I told him we'll have I'll listen to him, we'll have a conversation, and hopefully he can get it helps. I have another buddy I've been talking to, and I tell him, I was like, it's always good to have an open mind. Just sometimes people will not agree with you. People are idiots. Hey, Vets! Oh, Twan! Just lurking for a bit. How you doing, bud? I appreciate the lurk, man. I really do. Don't you dare crash on me again. How's your day going, Otwan? Anything interesting happening? Playing anything interesting? Have you tried out PSO2 yet? Probably not your type of game. I don't know your type of game, but it may not be. But it's free to play. Oh, run! Ah. The one of those rare times I can finally raid you since you streamed so late. You know. And I really thought about calling it a little earlier today because I didn't get much sleep. I was an hour late. I was like, I'm so tired, but I need to push it so I at least make my stream. Nothing particularly noteworthy going on with me. Yeah, PSO isn't really appealing to me that much. Yeah, no problem. I enjoyed playing the Japanese server one. So I enjoy it because I like playing with the other people. Like, we'll play a couple co-op games with it. Okay, let me see. Usually my East Coast streamer friends, like yourself, end their streams earlier in my... But since you stream other games later, I go and I appreciate every one of those months. But yeah, for me though, I'm a night owl. Not intentionally. Working years at graveyard just it feels so weird to sleep at night. It's nice to sleep at night because it means I can basically just go lay down if I want to take a nap and I don't have to wear bright ass light. But during the day, I have these blackout lights and just nice dark. It's not super dark, but it's like a nice darkened room. Pass right out. So, if the picture of the goddess of the scroll was some kind of message from the priest, perhaps we should try immersing the broken statue in the healing waters of the spring. Oh, I can't wait to see what happens. Then let us wait no longer. There's a lot of stuff going on. Not. Yeah, PSO2 is not so bad if you have people to play it with. It's not bad solo. The storyline's pretty good. I haven't played the storyline yet for the new release, but I did really enjoy it for when I played the JP servers. I don't think you'll want to do that. Surprised to see me? Well, what do you get when you mess with things you shouldn't? The priest was a sneaky old devil, eh? Who'd have thought that he was a nasty little trick like... But I'm not going to work. The statue is staying in too... Clearly just, as he's dialoguing, throw it in there. You're going to join it. Let's see how you look hacked in two, shall we? Oh, little dude. This scrawl. Scrawl's about to get ass kicked. Show no. Giga Slash. Ooh. That's some defense. Points of damage right now. Dead this round. Oh, he's still alive. Shit. Thank you for that mid heal. This guy is no joke. He's definitely the toughest one I've seen. Wow. He's tough. The First, you cannot win the fight. The boss, but you have to survive long enough until something happens. Oh. Oh shit. Fight. Oh, I didn't mean to restart it. I quick saved it. That works. Ah. Alright, bear with me. I watched it again. I quick saved it before the boss fight. Using. Oh wait, yeah, I already read that. Damn it! Damn it! Ah well. What you gonna do? That's gotta load up again. We'll fight this guy. We'll beat this guy, and then we'll probably call it there. So which one? You still enjoying 14? I see you on it in the Discord every once in a while. Still playing it? Alright, load up. Get loud again here in a second. Later. Start. Load save state 1, 2. Go. Now I gotta. Go. Alright, we're good to go. Time for the issues. Here we go. Get back in here. We'll fly through this chat again. So I like save state. No wonder he was taking so much damage. I was like, not winning. Like I did a lot. Hey, Magic. Hi, along kitty kitty kitty. All right. Oh, is it? All right. Defend, 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 and defend. I can't hit Maven, which is cool. Deal. There we go. What's your precious goddess now? Where's your precious? It's time for you to learn what happens to me. Insist on meddling. Prepare to meet your maker. Splash him with some water. Vitamin, give me the pieces of the statue now! Vitamin hurley hands Celeb the two halves of the statue. I understand at last. This is what we needed to do. Reverend Father, thank you. Bloop bloop. Arrgh. What is this? My strength. I can feel it draining away. Curse you and your goddess. You won't get away with this. Prepare to pay with your lives. He says that. Now he's gonna die. That's the damage I know and love. Like 10-50 points in the game, roughly. 1,000 points of damage around. Da-da-da-dum. 22. How could it come to this? What if it was going to die? I'm taking the cursed statue with me. You're coming with me, little goddess, all the way to hell. Rawr. She is ours, but only just. Stupid creature blew the statue off the goddess to bits. There's no hope of repairing it now. It's gonna fall in the water. Put everything in the water. I'd have to go and do a thing like that. Evil providence are avenged at last. You have my thanks and theirs. He had not helped me decipher the priest's message. Goddess knows what would have happened. He may have lost his memories, but it seems he knew somehow that this day would one day come. But this is no time for their celebration. The people of the village, sorry magic, are gone, and it's all my doing. Hark! What is that I hear? That noise. Could it be? Hark, the angels, they have them singing, glory to the newborn king. The souls of the villagers, goddess be praised, they have returned to us. I got messed up. How would that be funny? Ink? Beating the fiend caused its victim's souls to be released. I must return to the village right away. Day has once again been saved by your group of adventurers, so make sure your way back to the village. Here's a start heading back to the portal when collapse the bridge. Tell them you're leaving and then go back. Magic is here. Alright. Need to get the Shrine of Mysteries, then we'll get back to my town. We'll heal up, we'll save, and we will call it there. There's monsters! The monsters are here! Come on. Alright, attack it. Chilling on my lap. Run away now. Run! The first slime I've seen. fight something, I want to fight the slime. I think they turn into king slimes. Notice there hasn't been any more king slimes. They 1/8 slime? They are. One 8 slimes. They turn into king slimes. To the village, huh? Everyone's alive. Vitamin, I have just been explaining everything to my father. You saved us. Without it, you would have been in the providence. When I think of the sacrifice our priest made to protect us, no body doesn't mean he's dead. But with the grace of the goddess, he is up there looking down on us now. We will watch over our village. I'd like to think so. Please. Great. This is with moths and Wait, vitamin. Are you leaving? Yes. Well, I suppose you do have a journey to be getting on with. We will be sad to see you go, but you will be in our prayers. May the goddess watch over you, wherever you go. There's something different about you. You know, I felt the same about our friend the priest. You appear as if nowhere. I have no doubt that you will disappear as suddenly as you arrived. Almost as if you were sent by the goddess to save us. Please take care. Know that you will always be among friends here in Providence. Farewell. No, kitty cat. Go away. Oof. Alright, so let's get out of here. Save, or heal and save, and we will call it there, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I do appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight. I will be on in the morning. Unless something happens, but I don't think it will. So I should be on in the morning for more Grande Extreme. 11 o'clock Eastern. Tomorrow night, if I don't oversleep again. I will be on with Dissidia as well as more Dragon Quest VII. Now we get to go save. One over and here. And as always, guys, thank you very much for hanging out. I'll have a wonderful night, and until next time.